So today we do have a follow-up with our brother Ron. How you doing, Ron?
Just fine, thank you.
Doing good?
Yeah, so far it's been working out pretty good. You know, for most of us, but some of us, of course, we still have our little problems and stuff. But other than that, it's been good.
Good. And I noticed when we pulled up earlier, everyone that sees, look, Ron was out here in the whole park area picking up trash
Cigarette butts.
and cigarette butts.
I don't smoke.
And this is something that, Ron, this is a big part of why we do what we do, to bring awareness. And I tell people, we consider you guys like our friends and family up here. We're here every week checking in on you guys. And
Yes.
a lot of times, just because you're homeless doesn't make you bad people, and you get bad raps.
Oh, no. There's none of us here that are a bit bad as far as whatever they consider as homeless, because people that are displaced usually are the ones that are saying they're homeless, and they're the ones that are usually breaking in your homes and stuff like that. So,
And they make sure that they take care of one another. They clean up after one another. Like Ron said, he doesn't even smoke. But when we came earlier, Tammy was also cleaning up, making sure that this area is clean. But yet, the city officials still don't want anybody in this park. But it wouldn't. I know it would not be this clean without you guys here. Put it that way.
well, we just try and keep up. We don't expect anything else but a little bit of help doing it. Not no recognition or anything like that. We don't expect a pat on the back for everything that we do, because if so, we'd be sore. but anyway, these the folks that come around here, they have a tendency of throwing a lot of stuff that's unnecessary. But hey, who cares right now as far as that goes? We have other issues as far as being taken care of is not being taken care of. But those come along with maybe previous interviews that hopefully that there's a lot of points get across where we do need a little bit of outside help to let them know that we're not here to sit there and be a problem. We're just trying to survive.
Amen.
We're just trying to survive out here. And a lot of folks, they say out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. Well, so far it's been out of our mind, because they go looking for us with their little drones and stuff like that. But hey, what can we do? What can we do but say, okay, we're leaving? Because I don't see there's anything wrong with sleeping in the dirt out there that's going to affect the folks out here that are complaining about it, because they're not here all the time. They're like come during the winter time or during the summertime or whatever you want to call them. Like some people call them snowbirds. We have other names for them, but we care not to say. But as far as that goes, they're the ones that are the issue. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's been going on for years and years and years, but I've been here for 25 years at least out in the streets. I'm not saying that it's nothing over. It's been like Disneyland or anything like that, because it gets pretty rough at times, and right now it's in one of those matters where not only myself, but it takes my friends out here that are mad at themselves. And when they get mad at themselves, that's a little frustration, because they start hitting each other and putting each other in places that they know they're not going to be an hour from them. An hour from them, it's all forgotten. There, let's clean it up, blah, blah, blah. Outsiders come in here and just raise all kinds of cane and stuff, and then they come over there and sit with us. And so we don't mind whoever sits with us. We don't mind at all. But whatever you did or doing, don't bring it to us. Let us know what's going on as far as that's concerned, because all of a sudden we're getting accused for doing malicious damage or writing on the walls. Why in the heck are we going to write on the walls? But anyway, because we got paper. But they blame us for a lot of things because it's called the homeless thing. But see what happens later on. Maybe hopefully within the next time to vote here or something like that, maybe they'll get a different cheerleader in here or something. That'll make some sense. Because right now I understand why homeless is illegal. But we'll find out later on how it goes.
Well, and I say, we do this in any time we're out of town. We also do interviews and get the perspective in different areas. What's your thought? Like, we've been to Lake Havasu, and there's almost their streets are clean. And I've noticed where there's a town with money, there is never any, and there's no shelters available. So I don't understand, like, how they pick and choose what communities.
Well, it's not a matter of picking and choosing. It's just a matter of complaining. How many complaints do they have against a person or persons that are involved in whatever, either throwing the trash or not picking them back themselves or whatever, however you want to call it. But as far as inside of a place like that where there's a lot of retirement people and people that have money, they have programs for to help the needy. And that's what they do. They give them all the providings that they can. They used to do that for here. They used to, once every year. I mean, we used to have it going where we can sit back and depend on them to bring us shoes, pants, clothing, anything. Every summertime, bring us short pants. Wintertime, bring us the undergarments and stuff like this that you need to keep warm. Good jackets, good everything. But then all of a sudden, they decided to change it down because we were getting, I guess, better clothes than the people that were complaining about the people bringing us items, let alone bringing us food. They will sit there and have a what was it called? Shoot, I can't recall.
The River Regatta?
No, the River Regatta is just an issue. But they used to bring us once a year.
The stand down they used to do here?
That's what I'm referring to. The stand
that was great. They don't have it anymore?
No. They tell them that if they come over here, they'll give them a ticket, and stuff like that. Or you can be arrested for doing it. You can be arrested for feeding us.
For the veterans stand down?
Yeah, everything. It didn't matter. But if it had to do with them bringing anything to the park as far as for the homeless is concerned, it was a violation. Of what? But they decided to bring up a new issue or a new violation or something. I don't know. But see, they did that one time to us, and while we were I was cooking some food for all of us, and they came up sliding their tires. 3 units came up, and they sat there and says, "Okay, you're not supposed to be feeding the homeless." I said, "No, we're feeding each other right now. We do have our programs that we go to go ahead and get our stamps or whatever you want to call them." But the thing was, I said, "Well, let me see your sign or saying that it's anything that tells you cannot feed the homeless or you will be arrested." Well, they did show us a sign, and it had to do with the wildlife and the small animals. So I didn't know where we fit in between there, and I didn't quite ask them that, but I showed them a receipt that we did buy our own food, so nobody brought it to us. So they decided to look at the sign, apparently, and they said, "Whoa, but this might be the wrong sign or something." So they threw it back to where they threw it at, and they decided to go off in the car and carry off in their own business and wait till the evening time. They're going to come back and throw us out of our place again. And we have to start over. They throw away all our garments, they throw away our tents, everything else, and then they say, "Go out, now you got to leave." What do we go? We ain't got nothing to leave with. What the heck? I mean, we came in with nice stuff, and before you know it, slowly but surely they were giving verbal to the people that would bring us any kind of food or any kind of clothing or whatever. Before you know it, this is what we got now. Nothing. Nobody bring us anything to this park here because of the issue. But we don't have legal anybody that's going to stand up for us or anything like that, because I don't know why. There's no because.
So that's something within our maybe city council? It sounds like it's some sort of an ordinance, or
Well, they tried, like I said, that's the word I was looking for with that sign thing. They had the ordinance.